Namaskaram. I am explaining to you about my experience with Vedas and astrology. It was during 2002-3, like that, I think. They are my distant relative. They were living in Coimbatore. For their family also, I was the astrologer. So they wanted to get married their daughter, and he was a retired bank officer. Maybe 10-15 years before that he retired. So he must be around 70 plus or something, the father. So the daughter, he was having about 4 or 5 daughters, I think. She must be the third or fourth daughter. So she must be definitely 30 plus. She was kind of dark complexion, and she was not a graduate. Definitely, I know about it. So less than that only she was qualified. So they face challenges for getting her married. So they came to know that I have already done certain Japa or Parihara for marriage, and they told me that you do the Parihara for or Japa for his daughter to get married. I agreed. And they were living in Coimbatore, maybe near the main bus stand, Gandhipuram, I think so. So for him, there is there was one co-brother who was living near Kovaipudu. So they have the independent house. He requested, saying that you come and do it in my house, so that it was not congested, because it is a bigger house. So we agreed. I told the father of the girl, you go and identify one Saama near the Kovaipudur. That time Kovaipudur is like a village. There are only few houses, independent houses here and there. And otherwise it was only a plain land. So they went to one Samavedi. He was very old, and they requested that you come and do during Amavaasya night the Japa. Like that he demanded. He refused to accept, because he said that no, I cannot do it, that too in the night, etc. So he came and told me that that Samavedi there he is not ready to accept. He refused to come. You come and tell what is the mantra and other things, so he may agree. So then I went to Coimbatore and met that priest and the Samavedi. He was very old. And I told him that this mantra is from Samaveda, and he has to do the Japa during Amavaasya night. And I told the reference of Musri Diksha there, saying that he has done, and I showed the Vidhanam also. He saw, and once I told Musri Diksha, he immediately agreed. And he also saw the text which I shown to him, and he has agreed. So we fixed one date at the Amavaasya time. So in the night he came, and here also they have their family, because the co-brother who was having the family, his wife, and they were growing another girl, then their sister, one cook, some servants, like this. But the house was big. So we went and did the puja japa and asked them to do the pradakshina of that kumbha. Then I requested the father, you go and do the abhisheka of this water to the girl. So he went and did the abhisheka and came. In 1 week's time, the marriage has happened in that family. The marriage has happened not to the girl to whom we did the puja. The marriage has happened to the cook the girl who was there for about 5-6 years or 10 years. For her, the marriage has happened. So, they told us. In fact, they told me that the girl was missing. The next day, I told them, you go and search and maybe inquire with their relative, with her relative. And they said that the marriage has happened like this. I asked the father of the girl, what you have done like this? He said, no, I did whatever you said only. Then further inquiry only, it got revealed that when they went outside to do the Abhisheka of his daughter, the cook also went to help him because it was night, and it is outside the house. So to give some cloth or something, he did the prokshana to the girl also. First to his daughter, he did prokshana with the mango leaves. Then the girl was there, for her also he did. Then he did the Abhisheka to the girl, in the sense his daughter. Maybe the cook would have thought that she has to get married, so the power of that mantra has gone to her, because she also did the protection, etc. of that. So nobody has noticed this. And they called the girl, and because they have already organized for the marriage of that girl, they got all the financial help to the girl. That was there. Then his father came and asked me what we had to do. I said, do it again. He said, okay, yes. Again we have organized maybe in subsequent Amāvásyā night. So this time we are very careful. I told all the family members and other people, either you go out of the house or you go and stay in one of the rooms. So we kept it locked. We are very careful. So on that day, only the priest was there, and the father was there, and the girl was there in the hall. And they did the puja and do the Abhisheka outside the house, the road. Then she got a very good boy. So the boy was working in outside India, foreign country, and marriage has happened in about 2 or 3 months. So because this could be some of the challenging marriage, I could say. Maybe another experience I can share it with you is the marriage of my guru. So I will give some indication, maybe the period. It was around 2007 or 2008, I think. I will not tell the location or the which Veda like this. Otherwise, you can easily find out. So my guru was maybe 3-4 years younger than me. And normally I used to go and do namaskara to him and learn the Vedas whenever possible, when maybe in the night or evening or on holidays like that, because I have my own office work. So he was teaching, and I told him, because he was a bachelor and he was 30 plus. Then I told about this mantra, because I told him that for girls I did, and boys also we can do. There is a separate mantra in the Veda. I can do it for you like this, because their family also seeing the alliance for a very long time for the boy, my guru. But nothing fructified, maybe due to their profession or other things, I don't know. But it was a very delayed marriage time, I could say, because marriage has not happened. And when I told about this, he has not agreed. He said that, no, I don't have any this thing. Maybe due to frustration or due to the failure of getting a proper alliance, like that, I don't know. And he is not able to get even the horoscope for matching. So finally he agreed, okay, like this. I told him, I only do it. Even your family member did not come, because I know about the secret and I was very careful about the procedure after the Coimbatore incident. So we called one Samavedi and fixed one date, which was the Amavaasya night. So I did the Sankalpa and the Samavedi did the Japa. And after that, I do the Abhisheka of that holy water to my Guru outside the house, in the road. Then we came, we did the Akshada Asirvada, etc. for him. This is the first time that my Guru used to do Namaskara to me. Because I had to do all the rituals and do the Ashirvada to him by putting the Akshata. So, see, the change of doing the Namaskara. So that has happened, and immediately the marriage has not happened. Only improvement is he used to get some horoscope, and whenever I go, he used to show, or even when I was outside, he used to call me and talk about the horoscope. But nothing has fructified. Then he told me one day, you see, you said that the marriage will happen, nothing has happened. I told you, no, like that. I told him, again you do it. Because that is the advice of my Guru Musli Dikshadhar. And he has not agreed for it. So I also left it, and some more time went. And even he is not getting any horoscope. He stopped getting. So after that, again he came and said that, okay, you do it again. So I called him to Madras, and I organized one Samavedi Pandit to do it again, I think so. Then after that, he got a fantastic girl, which is matched for him. And he has gone to the heights in his life after the marriage. He is very popular in this field and living happily. So, what I am suggesting is doing the gold dana to the priest is very important to be very effective, which we did. So, like this, the marriage has happened. And for the clarity for for our audience, for our supporters, I want to tell you, overall, from the day I qualified from Kadalangudi Astrological Center, Chennai, my astrology course, maybe it was 1990 till date, I never demanded any amount for astrological consultation. Astrological consultation is different from doing Japa or Homa for you. This we have to engage the qualified priest, Pandits, Vedic Pandits, and we have to procure the other items and incur other expenditure for which we are charging the fees. For astrological consultation, I never charge any fees or remuneration. And what we are charging is for the dakshina to the priest and gold dana to the priest for the japa to be more effective. Any japa or homa which we are doing, we will do only with dana of gold and silver along with dakshina. So, this Japa, the matrimonial Mantra Japa, we have to conduct only once in 1 month. That is during Amavaasya night. And if possible for the girl or boy to come and participate in it, it is most welcome. So that we can do the Abhisheka of the holy water for them in outside the house. Failing which, we will energize the holy thread and akshata and send to you. by doing all the procedures so that the father of the boy or the girl can sprinkle the akshada to the boy or girl outside the house. The boy or girl has to face east. The father has to face west and then give the akshada in their head and tie the holy thread in their right hand wrist. Okay, like this, when I was doing this japa or homa during that period, even my parents told me, see, you are doing this marriage for others. You have your own brother who is unmarried for a very long time. Why don't you do something to him? See, I am there, my younger brother, and next to him there was another younger brother. He got married. But this brother, we are unable to find a girl, maybe for various reasons. Number one, he was only a diploma holder or something, and he was having his own business. And that is why during that period, it was very challenging to get a girl. But my parents are very serious or aggressive in getting him married. They said that you do something to him so that he will get married. So I told my younger brother, you come. He was 30 plus. And we did the Japa during one Amavaasya night. And I called one Saama who came. So we did all the procedure like doing Japa and energizing the water. And I only did the Abhisheka to my brother outside the house in the road. And then give the gold dana and dakshina to the Samaveda priest. In about 3 or 4 months, he got a good girl and he was married. My parents were very happy. So, the experiences is not only with the families of others. It has happened to my guru and it happened in my family, my own brother. So, this is the effect of this Japa. Coming about the astrology and other things. Normally I used to go to one haircutting shop near my house. So it was one Sunday, so I went and when I returned my home, one lady used to follow me. So when I reached my home, she said, sir, I wanted to consult astrology. I asked her, how do you know about it? She said, I came one day and your watchman of this building told that you are a good astrologer. And I heard about you. See, maybe some rare indication I can give you. After this, next shop, there was a haircutting shop and the next shop is the waste paper mart. She was running the waste paper mart shop. So, she was the owner. So, I said, okay, I will take bath and come, and she was waiting. And after that, I saw the horoscope. Basically, she wanted to come and consult for her son. I think he was the eldest son. I think so. Maybe another son was there. I don't know. But definitely it was concerning her son. I asked her because she said that I have shown the horoscope of my boy to some people and they are very negative about him. I depend on him only. He is the only hope in my life. So you tell me how he will shine. I told her that he will become a very big man in about 3 or 4 years. But she was refused to accept because he has failed in all the subjects like that in his career so far. And I told her that he will go to foreign country. Those time going to foreign country was a challenge. And he will become a very big fellow. She was not able to believe that, even though she was very happy by hearing about his son. I told her, in this horoscope, there is a Nicha Bhanga Raja Yoga. Even though she doesn't know, because normally it is my practice or maybe my quality to tell about the horoscope, the logic, etc., like astrology itself to the client, whether they want to know or they don't want to know. But I will tell the logic. About the Nicha Banga Rajyogam, maybe I will tell you in a separate video. See, normally what happens is, if you see the horoscope, if you find, many people used to see that when they find that particular planet is a Nicha, that is depleted, they will say the effects will be nil or negative like this. There are situations where that Nicha becomes cancelled, become Banga, and sometimes it becomes a Raja Yoga. There are a lot of exceptions for the Nicha. In fact, I always prefer at least one planet has to be Nicha in your horoscope. Then only you can shine. See, exaltation is one, but Nicha is very important according to me. Nicha is very important according to me. This I will explain to you in a later episode about Nicha Banga Raja Yoga. So I told her, then she went. As I told you already, I will not charge any amount for consultation of astrology. Maybe after about 4 or 5 years, she came. I didn't know about her. Normally, I used to forget about the prediction to any person within 3-4 days. Even though I have a reasonable good memory power in other aspects, maybe in my work, in my studies, even in astrology itself, doing research and other studies. But for prediction to others, I never carry this in my mind. So she came after about 4 or 5 years with a lot of flowers, fruits and cloth. I asked her, who are you like this? She said that year she quoted and saying that I came to you for astrology. You only gave me hope. Now my son is in Hong Kong. He called me yesterday. Then I have actually remembered you. What was my situation earlier and what is my situation now? And I wanted to come and meet you. So she said that when everyone has given up, even the hope, you only gave me the hope that he will come like this. So what I am trying to say is, in astrology, the Nicha Banga Raja Yoga or the predicting it correctly is very important. Like that, I can tell you, there was one person who is reasonably old, who was living in Salem. We used to call him as Salem Chettiar. He was doing the textile business. For him, there was one son, one daughter. Maybe daughter was elder and son was younger. Both got married. The son was having children, whereas his daughter doesn't have children. He is having a lot of faith on me. I used to give consultation, astrological consultation to him. And he is having a lot of faith. Maybe once he asked me about the Vastu consultation, which I gave, how to construct the house, etc., as per Vastu. And the more important thing is to struck water in the land. In Salem, in his area, whoever put the borewell, they didn't find any water. Maybe he was the only person who got water in the whole street. I told him in which place he is supposed to put bore, and he got a good amount of water. Maybe due to that, his faith on me would have improved. That's what I thought. Anyway, come to the situation. He wanted a child through his daughter. So he said that you are a Vedic Pandit and of course you are an astrologer. You suggest us some Homa or Japa so that she will become pregnant, like that. So there was one Homa which is prescribed as per the Rig Veda. So I called the Vedic Pandits from Bangalore. You come directly to Salem. They were very pious, with a lot of bhakti, etc. This Chettiar family. So we did, and we gave the advice for them. That's all. In about 1.5 years, they got a child. He was very happy. So in Vedas, when we do the pariharam or the japa or homa perfectly as per the procedures, because there are various grihya sukta from different Vedas and vidhana from different Vedas. So when you do it perfectly, because the pronunciation of Veda is very important with akshara and intonations or accent, and the procedure is also very important. Those days they used to do like that. They were very happy, and people are also aware that we can do like this. But nowadays, I can't say anything, but we will try to inculcate and we will try to advise people on these lines. That is why when we publish the Vedic chants in our channel, we are trying to give as accurate as possible in pronunciation and pronunciation of akshara and the accent, along with the text also, so that people can follow, can read, can learn, and they can also chant. So for this, the matrimonial mantra, if you wanted to register, you can register, so that we can do the Japa for you, and to get benefited, to get your desired alliance, and the even if it is a delayed one, we will be able to do it as early as possible. Thank you very much. Namaskaram.